Hey there, Taurus. This is Joy with Joy the World, here to take an intuitive peek into the energies going on around you. Friends and subscribers, welcome back. And if you are new to this channel, click that subscribe button down below, baby. It is free as always. And as always, I am happy to have you here joining us, contributing your life flow, your energy into this beautiful world we got going on here, because I really do believe joy can overtake the world. Not me, not my name, but the energy itself, the delightful individuation of what love is being expressed in and through your fascinating self. So we got a couple little things sitting up at the top to talk about the consideration of the energy that is going on. And there's a lot of fire going on. You're wondering what to do, question about love, that type of thing, which direction to go. These are just a little peep, and then we're going to get into the read. Can you see that? Fire, 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 air, and cups. So you're trying to use your power to figure out where you need to go and in what direction. But strangely enough, there seems to be this bit of a bubble around you. And you could think that's a bad thing, good thing, whatever. But you're in a state of holding pattern. You're wondering if you are going to make it. Okay, friend. So I can't tell you. Well, I pulled that up under there. You cooking something up, and what is that? Nine of Cups. Love is coming in to save the day, friend. I'm going to stick those up there as a reminder. We're going to slide these off to the side, and we're going to get a little bit of the, what is this, light sears, y'all? The hair be mussy. All right, we got some work to do. We got some, I knew it would be three, so there we go. They came out together, so we're going to have a story to tell. What is going on? Let me move these. Those are going to crown up there because we have some runes sitting up at the top. This one's not ready to turn yet because you're stuck in a state. Remember that state of consideration we have going on over here, of dreaming, of wondering where to go and how to get there. But see, your outer world is looking a lot synonymous with your inside world. It's awakening. So what are you going to do? You going to sit here and just keep leaning on that and not take the time? Sorry, let me get this off of here. Stand up. Stand up to yourself. Take a stand for what you believe in. All right? Speak up, baby. It is time. This channel is gonna make it. So anyways, timelines required, movement blocked. Wait for it. ... Okay? It will come to you. So we're going to go ahead. You're having to start here because we are moving it backwards. You're telling me you're looking in the wrong place. You need to be looking to yourself. Looking to yourself. Looking to yourself to make your move. Using your power to make your move. Leave the past behind you. Let the wind sweep in and carry you in this whole bold new direction. Because you could think it's going this way, but actually when I'm looking at here today, it is sweeping in and down on you and getting you to move forward, to move in the white direction. That would be the direction of purity, the direction of wholeness. Okay, I want to stop right there. I know we've got this kind of pick and open right now, but that wholeness of you pushing me back. Let's get some wholeness. You know something's cooking when Mary L is on board. All right, Mary L. What is the wholeness? Love. She says, I've been looking for you. And he's like, I've been looking for you. Let's go together. Well, you do go together, but let's see how. Here's this another Trinity that popped out together. I see how this is going. You're wanting to lay the whole spread. So we're just going to start walking through this. There's something going on underneath the surface, this new birth, this reawakening coming in with the power of the sun. Whether that's S-O-N or S-U-M right here, I think it could be a play on both because we have a rune sitting up at the top talking about skyward. And I knew it had to do with the return of the sun. Many of you, I'm feeling like that's dreams lost and you've been seeking how to find your way out of where you found yourself, the nightmare you woke up in. And yes, she is looking for the answers because she is looking towards this row of cards that came out of Mary L. So let's see what we have going on. We got a zig to zag. That's what our movement is talking about. Oh, because it already turned. New dwelling in life. Progress. Definitely bing, bing, bing on the progress here. And shifts. transition, change, and the sun. Look, there's that sun. This is the one that we could only see this way, and now we've turned it around because we're ready to take a look. That's good news, Taurus. You're ready to take a look, which is huge for you. This isn't like the cursory look of a Taurus of like, yeah, I'll see that way off on the horizon. No, it's coming in. It's coming time for you to rise up from your haunches and begin to make a move. And that's a big process for an ox. That's a big process for a bull. And we're in the year of the ox, so you're making a move this year. A move in body, a move in mind, a move in soul. I don't know. That's what we're going to begin to explore. So here we have a collision of the energies, the Eight of Discs. So you're talking about how that white, moving in the white direction. Remember, okay, now this channeling about people's skin color here. We all shades of brown. We're shades of glory. We're the whole crayon box. And I love us all because we all fascinating and beautiful. But this white has to do with light. It has to do with that type of purity, just like in a prism. When it hits a certain way, all the rays break out into their individual glories, bound together by love. And then when it hits a different way, it brings them all into the foci of the white. So that's what's happening here, is your destiny and your divinity are coming together to provide the space, the guardianship, the reward, the opening, and the leadership. You're talking strongly about the leadership of taking hold of your high priestess, high priest power. That's interesting. So we got Metatron coming on in to help here. We're having to comb and sift through a little bit of the destiny because there seems to be quite a bit of it. You're going right at the throat. So that's talking to me because it's red. It's also over here talking a lot about your power, your Mars, the power of your voice, the power of your words, striking and stroking the streams of life. Whose video is talking about that? Stroking the streams. That was either Aquarius or Pisces. So you could take a look back at those because we are the whole zodiac, remember. But about plasma loves to be stroked. It loves for you to interact with life, to move around, to get in your movement. And here your words are creating the movement. Your words are creating and initiating life. And that awakens this new birth. Because as you can see here, these babies are about the same age. Okay? These babies are about the same age. Y'all hold on, I'll be back to you. All right, so we're back picking up where we left off about these babies being the same age. But during that time, I love when our focus shifts. How we were talking about the prism, the light, the moving from the rays into the singularity, and from the singularity into the rays, the white to the rainbow to the white. All right. During that time, I have a bunch of artwork right up here up above me. And coming back, they drew my eye to the word of dreams. Let me pull it down for y'all. Dreams come. I do these little intuitive channeled dreams, and this is dreams coming in. So some of you might strongly choose to go back and listen to the Aries read for different reasons. Cleaning up some soul bits, some bric-a-brac, some like thorny, like it's almost like when you break a glass and there are those couple of pieces that somehow you missed in cleaning up that catch your foot later and don't feel too hot. That's talking about the returning of your energy, the returning of your dreams to your heart for you to nourish and nurture them. You've had so much death clamoring about y'all. Now I speak it true here. Okay, we can all be like, Al, spirit, whatever. That is great. I am so excited if Al resonates with you. But when they're talking from a different facet, I feel free here to speak about it accordingly. Just like wolf indicatively can indicate wounds hindering your progress. In this case, it is a shroud of death, a death shroud being all around you. Can you see so much of that covering coming in? So you're moving through the panels of death into the newness of life, birthing yourself out, and you have someone alongside you. Remember how we talked about this right here? Coming in alongside you, life partner, the beating of your heart, your the true heart, the true love, the white and the rainbow and the white, the coming together to move forward from death into life, this rebirth, this magical power. And that was a neat thing in the Aries read, as it was talking about, I won't give it away, but something about the rods springing back to life, bringing forth life. Because you would think rods are always here to burn, but they can be initiation, ideas, new growth, things sprouting up out of the ground, springtime, all of that type of popcorn energy, youthful energy, thymus energy coming forward. And this one, Al, is rolling his eyes like, please. So we just gonna slap something up on you, little nasty Al. What we gonna put? Oh, Let's put a little color on that thing. We got, ooh, yeah, we'll put the star on you for pow. I'm going to just lay that star down just to remind you that we're going to celebrate. We're ready to move on. Okay, we pull in from the bottom here and we're putting the layers right all over it. And that brings in the Eight of Swords, the King of Pentacles, Justice, the Knight of Pentacles, things that you've been waiting on for a long time. That was the hermit mode that you were stuck in here. And that is the ability to be able to let go and move forward. It's not that you were gripping, you were stuck. And remember, we were talking about this birth here, the birth of the sun. Dear Lord, if I had to birth out the sun, ooh wee, could you imagine? Well, this morning they're having me want to talk about my story, and I'm like, which one? But you think about something in the concept of time, if man or woman, it doesn't matter. We have an imagination, can try and conceive these sort of things, of what it's like to give birth to something that is old and ancient and big, right? So that baby is big enough when it wants to come out at 9 months. Can you imagine if it tried to birth at 9 years? That's right, 19 years. Yeah, coming up on a 19-year anniversary of this brain injury. And they're like, we're about to bring back the sun. And we all like, hallelujah, coming forth through that shroud, that panel of death into new life, the returning of energy, the promise everlasting, okay? You have support, especially here at this channel, friend, because we support who you are. We're excited about you thriving and having success and being your beautiful self, coming forward into your solarness, because the soul, the S-O-U-L, and the S-O-L, the sun in the sky, is the center of our universe. And the way we get into cosmic thinking is to get into the center of our universe, and then everything. This is where we began to go backwards to come forward. That makes your wheels start turning. And what wheels? The wheels of your mind, the wheels of your eye, dislodging karma, dislodging connections, dislodging things like that. Because they showed me the other day, the streams and entanglements occur right here over the eyes in the pupil. Another reason to look at the Aries reading. It had to do with that Wheel of Fortune, is knowing who you are coming into the eye and that light entering your eyes. Okay, Aries is an initiation and action sign as well, and you're going to boom, look at that, boom, blasting it on out of here, causing you to kind of like jump back, surprise, respond, and then awaken and create. What that day today is for joy, creating your joy, because love has come to save the day. It is reawakening you, and you remember the power is within you. That's when you celebrate. What power? Your star power, baby. Multifaceted, multi-dimensional, cosmic, beyond this world. Because remember at the beginning and over here, we were talking about Metatron's energy being prevalent in this union and this awakening and this merging of your light. It is amazing because typically they talk about the divinity and the destiny coming in to awaken the sacral chakra. But when it awakens here, it's already instantaneous. It's already powering up as the Shakti Sushumna, the central light channel of like, if I didn't watch Star Trek, but I can remember the commercials of when they beam Scotty up and you get in that tube of light and all of a sudden your particles dissipate and you end up exactly where you want to be. And same when you want to return, zip, zip, that is the power of plasma by Earth era. So we're stepping on in, and that's how we're going to bring forth the sun, is through your heart. Bringing it forth through your heart. And this thing is tiny, but do not despise small beginnings, because what you're showing me is zooming in like these are follicles of hair in your chest, but it is on your chest, is inside of you, kind of like a joey in the pouch of a kangaroo. It's in there for safekeeping. The baby has been born. It's in its safe environment to transition into this world, free of trauma, in the safe zone. In the safe zone. Look at that. That's waking up the power from your hands, the power of the polarity, being able to turn that wheel and cross the action potential. See your fuzzy dice. What numbers do we have up there? The 4 and the 6. You are perfect, Tim. If you hadn't heard that today, I love you. You are perfect, exactly who you are. Nothing missing, nothing broken. So with that, everything begins to turn, and the juicy stars, that's them spiraling forth. You see this energy? This energy coming and spiraling forth right here into this world in which we live. This is like the 5D coming into the 3D, and when they collide, it is 4D. Life gets rewarded, and you get rewarded too. How beautiful. See this energy coming in, the celebration, all this divine cosmic juiciness coming along. That's because the reassurance that the sun is with you, joining in with you. Life is here to support you and facilitate this new body, this new soul, this new life. of you stepping forward into the fullness of who you are, your divinity and your destiny coming in as one, your cosmic self. Okay. Now up above this row, so that's running from the wheel and the movement over into dream, imagine, all is possible. But this is like a blank slate coming in. It's not coming in this way, which is upright. It's coming in this way. So it's talking about incoming energy. You're being given a free pass, a card, a vote, a measure, a request card of like, what do you want? And what we have right beneath it is the Six of Cups. You want lifelong companionship. You want someone who understands your heart, someone who's happy to see you every time they see you, someone that gets you, that beyond words. Okay, so that's flashing back to Aquarius. And if you check out the title on that baby, it says spooning and forking. Someone who gets all the layers of you, because the King of Pentacles in the True Heart Tarot came in on that. Ooh, baby. Ain't nobody playing you. I don't make those kind of promises here. You can tune in elsewhere if you want somebody to titillate you like that. But this is the energy going on in and around you. And what resonates with you is what comes forward. Listen to your soul and your spirit. All right. My words are just here to stir up what you already know. But that Aquarian energy had to do with someone who gets you beyond the words. Someone who gets you and you get them. It is a two-way street, thus a divine relationship. And it has been coming for quite some time. Remember when I held up the Magic Monday cards and it was showing us that Knight of Pentacles has been coming for quite some time. And I can see here you've made space. You're open and ready. This is what you were voting for. If you'd like, we can get a little bit more on that. Let's get a Mary L. Let's get a Mary L on the Six of Cups. All right. There's a little bit of doubting going on around at the channel. I don't know who that is. Trying to check some things out. This is Chiron, okay? This would not go back when I tried to move forward. The other ones jumped right over here. We'll look in a second. Even though this says Ace of Cups, this is strong Chironic energy sitting around you, trying to communicate with you, trying to bring in this forward motion. This asp that you think could bite you and poison you is actually connection. It's Mercury connection. It is communication. It is community. It is connection. We ain't talking chemistry. The thing that make your clothes pop off. It's the thing that makes your heart spring open. The real heart, the true heart. Not the, I'm having all these warm, hot, fuzzy feelings. No, I'm thinking all these great things. No, this is something that's true. Your belly, the peace that passes all understanding. Now, in this case, that is a connection. This is something that you had lost sight of for quite some time. So I'm putting that over there. Chiron, thank you for joining us and bringing about the healer of the healer. It's time for you, friend, which does tap back into that Aquarian energy. Aquarius has been working quite some time, bringing energies in from well beyond Pluto. How do I know? I've been seeing you out there, passing you on my way as well. No, I'm not Aquarian Sun, but I am Aquarius, Venus, and Jupiter side by side. Oh, and that brings in this wellspring of life to refresh your weary head. You have become moon-eyed. You have become sad, sodden, soggy, that type of thing, relegated to the facet of how it was going to be. But what I see here, stranger, let me fish. I only had two hands, at least in this lifetime. See the fur going on this wolf, because remember we talk about the wolf being the wound. It is very feathered. It is a lot of this feathering in that spiritual realm, having been let down by spirit, by life, having, made some starts, trusting, walking out and feeling let down. There's no deeper sadness than that or greater grief, I can tell you. But this is the wellspring of life. This is the love coming in. This is the shaking and awakening, like we had talked, that thing that makes you poof, and wake right up, that bit of Aries, that bum, 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 bum. And it begins to flow. It begins to flow, coming out of the cracks of your heart, your mind, kind of like the sea being broken open into newness of life. Now that, for some reason, is laying over that Two of Wands and the Four of Cups. Let's get a cosmic on why that is happening there. From the Two of Wands, indecision, yeah, because you're on the precipice of this new thing that really has a lot of warm, beautiful colors. It's all in synchronicity and on the same page with each other, but there is still a little bit of that mind, that weightiness of the mind sitting around wondering, is it going to work out for me? Is it going to work out for me this time? Can you see? Okay, you have these old noises, these old voices crapping around, Sorry, bird chat crapping around your head. Like, that's okay, I'll just put in my force field bubble. But this is the thing. Your stars, your juiciness is trying to get your attention because it's time for what? Movement. It's time for surrender to this celebration. Celebrate good time. Come on. For that, we have the cosmic, y'all. Ooh, baby, King of Wands. Look at that sheer determination to wake you up and to get your attention, to let this energy in. Let it flow. Let it move in power. What's that? Death. Let it flow. Let it go. Let it go. Okay? Now, I know it looks like it has all a hold of you here, but in your mind, look how your eyes have become like theirs. How you had forgotten who you were. Remember this moonite, and I was asking why these were going together? Remember this moonite, there's no sadness like that spiritual sadness of feeling like spirit let you down, let you die. But they're telling me, along with the Aries is alive, is the power of resurrection. And that wouldn't have been known as they were perfecting the power of resurrection in you, which means life. Life coming forth out of nothing. I love it. An old Air Supply song says, making love out of nothing at all. That's how this wave of plasma, this love came on in. Do not be afraid. Let go of the anchor. It is time to flow. Let go of the anger, this sadness, this sagginess, this heaviness of heart. It has been weighing you down for quite some time, and you're actually ready to soar. You're ready to flow. I love it because the water and the air are coming together, the soaring and flowing, which is what plasma is. It's the state of air and water coming together. It's expansive and contractive at the same time. So that's what this death is about. It's about the door, the prosperity and the opportunity of moving forward into inheriting your promises. Anything else about this? Carrying us forward. Clarity, please. Yes. Clarity, please. Okay, that's our next card we're going to be dealing with. But let's get, I feel you. All right. Pick your head up, baby. Walk forward in humility. Humility, do not look like this. That is the message this week. Is sometimes we may have been heavy from this last year. We may have been heavy from a lifetime. But this looking down thinking, this is all I got is what's in my two hands. I've tried and I've tried and I've tried, and this is all that I got to show of it. It is like, no, we are walking forward. Death going to come cut you loose from that. Bring forward a new spirit song erupting into this plane here for you, straight into the power of your sun, into your heart, into this union coming in over here, this deliverance that is showing up. All right. So with that, they're telling me to spring forth skyward, all things return to the sun, but it's coming in like this. I love it. It's like the fish, right? An airfish. One of the viewers the other day said it wondered if a fish just felt it was flying around, you know, because the fish is of the water. Is that just what it feels? Does it feel like a bird? You know, and that old saying, as above, so below. That's not a fan of mine, but it is the waters and the waters. They have been separated. And so now we bring them together into the power of our mind. I love it in this Ace of Swords. You've blasted it away, and crows aren't always a representative of that. But in this deck, a lot of times it can be things haranguing your mind, nagging at you, nipping at you, you know, just bugging you, that type of thing, just making noise and going, oh, we got you covered. There's something about to happen. But it's old triggers. It's old releases. It's things. It's like mousetraps and stuff like that, but you're ready to be set free. So take time for some meditation. Take time to release yourself and to relieve yourself, to see, are you going to keep playing out the spirals of the mind? Are there new opportunities? Are you descending? Are you ascending? Which way are you going? What is going on here? And what is the bigger picture? What is the bigger picture? Okay. That's the question. What is the bigger picture? All right, Taurus. So with that, who do we want to see? You want to see a moon? We got to get you a moon. We're going to get you a moon of the bigger picture for Taurus. Leaving the void behind. Okay? This is like you had decided this was your lot in life. This was your lot in life. Where before it felt like you were being flooded out and swallowed up. Instead, these are the waters to lift you up and carry you forward to your dreams and your destiny. Not selling you snake wool here. Okay, so this is to vibrate your Chiron. This is begin the awakening, the shafts of light, if you can see them, piercing and coming through, because the message was being given the other day is that even if it's being shown to you, if you don't want to receive it, you will not see it. okay? So what you can do is take this time to get in tune with your spirit, your soul, your guides, and see what confirmation's been coming about in this, and find it within yourself to be able to see a few things, to be able to be set free from a few things, because death can be scary. It can be scary. How do I know? Queen of Resurrection. I don't know what title it would have associated with it aside from black. Unicorn. But I've been there so many times. But beyond it comes the final phoenix. That's a lot of what this is. The final phoenix comes in when this power's up. You can be anywhere, anytime, any place. And that safety, that wholeness, this freedom that is expressed here, okay? There is reward, friend, for what all you've been through and what you're coming through. Trust yourself. Love yourself. I love you. Thank you for stopping by. If you haven't already, click the subscribe down below. Also, leave comments, compliments down below. Compliment yourself, compliment each other. I don't know, but get on board with yourself and step forward into freedom, because I love you. I'll see you back again real soon. Check out some other reads. Bye.